Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing the next installment in my Masters of Horror series. The episode I'm doing today is Homecoming. Homecoming was released on December 2nd, 2005, so that means that today it's celebrating its 15th anniversary. It was directed by Joe Dante, and it's based on the short story Death and Suffrage by Dale Bailey. It stars John Tenney as David, Thea Gill as Jane, Terry David Mulligan as Marty. So this episode really follows these two political pundits, and they are conservatives. They go on this show that's kind of like Larry King, but it's like very budget Larry King. And this is right before a presidential election. And so one of the segments that they're talking about is all of these people, all of these soldiers dying in the war. It's not clear what war it is, but in context of this episode and the time that it came out, it's very clear that they're talking about the war in the Middle East. At this one point, David makes a comment saying that he wishes all of these soldiers could come back and that they would express admiration to the Conservative Party for being in this war and stuff like that. And then he gets a phone call saying that the president wants to use that line, and so the president uses it in one of his speeches, and what do you know, a few days later, the dead soldiers start coming back to life. And they're zombies. And so many of them can't speak, and it's not really clear why they're there. They don't die. There's a scene where somebody's like shooting them multiple times and it doesn't even faze them. And so then they find out when one of the soldiers goes to an early voting center that they want to vote. These soldiers want to vote. And it's a very interesting commentary on how we as the United States handles our soldiers, and also how political parties can use things to politicize different things, including the military. And so when they find out that they want to vote, the conservatives are all about it because they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna win because all of these soldiers are coming back and they're saying that they want to vote for the current president who is engaging in these wars and that's supporting them. And then all of a sudden they realize that these soldiers do not want to be in war and they're voting against the current president, and then all the conservatives turn against these soldiers, and it just shows the hypocrisy within politics. I really think this is a scathing commentary on the political nature of the military. And so that's where I'm going to leave the synopsis. Let's get into the things that I liked and didn't like. So I think the main thing that I really enjoyed about this episode was the political commentary in it. So I am pretty into politics. I follow things very closely, and this is such a timely episode. Even though this came out in 2005, there's things in this episode that are super timely, considering everything that has been going on in politics for the past couple weeks. There's even, literally there is a line in the show by one of the political pundits, the conservative political pundits, that says, "We're the party that counts the votes." Which blows my mind because it is insane, considering the current Conservative Party does not want to count votes and has actively tried to get votes thrown out that were legally cast. And so this is just interesting in and of itself, how timely this is. And I think that I also really like the message that it says about the soldiers and how many of these people don't actually want to be doing what they're doing, but the political aspects of it are saying, yeah, these soldiers are doing it because they want to be in the war. And I think that it's a very interesting commentary. And then there's also the commentary about how we treat our soldiers when they come back from war, and how they're heroes when they come back, but then shortly after they come back, people stop caring about them. There's a high homeless population within veterans, and there's also so many different medical issues. One of the big things is the mental health of many of our soldiers, and how they really don't get any support from the United States government for putting their lives on the line to protect our freedoms. And I think that that's really disappointing, and something definitely needs to change with that. And I would say that there really isn't too many things that I don't like about this episode. We'll find out early next year kind of what I felt about how this ranks in the progression of the episodes, but now that you've heard what I had to say about this movie, let's talk about what other people had to say. On Letterboxd as a 3.0 out of 5, and on IMDb as a 6 out of 10. And so this was one of the episodes that I had seen before, and originally I had given it a 3 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. So I upped it to a 3.5 out of 5 this time. And I think that it was mostly because of this, how timely this political message is. I'm much more into politics now than I was when I first watched this. So it has a little bit more of a deeper meaning to me now that I have gotten into politics and now have more knowledge about things like that. So that is it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you've seen Homecoming in the comments down below. I believe that they are streaming on Tubi, Pluto TV, Roku channel, and IMDb TV if you're looking to watch the Masters of Horror series. This is the 6th episode, so I have episodes on the first 5, and this will be the 6th one. If you are interested in watching those, definitely check out my channel for that. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye!